I knew that the police would come for me. I had just delivered my son, but still could not produce a husband. Under Qatari law, I was a criminal. I violated zina laws by having unmarried sex. I was sentenced to 1 year in prison. My son would have to spend his first years of life behind bars with me. I never thought this would happen to me. I had a great life. Working in Doha was my first time to live abroad. I was working in a fancy office, making my own money, living on my own. Isn't that the dream of every single girl? I know it was mine. I met my son's father, and he was great too. But it was a rocky relationship. I got pregnant in between fighting and making up. He went through a roller coaster of emotions. Some days he wanted to get married, other days he wanted me to get an abortion. Doha jails are nice and clean. While awaiting my sentence, William and I had our own room in the detention center. He always got nappies, milk, and vitamins. There were regular medical checkups, everything a baby needs. But it was still jail. Everything was the same, day in, day out. It was mind-numbing. I missed my family in the Philippines. I missed being free. I had to be positive. I had to be optimistic if I wanted to survive. I served out my sentence in another jail. Here, we shared a bigger room with about 12 other women. Some were moms like me, others were still pregnant. The other mama babies, the other women in jail with their kids, most of them were in jail for love cases like mine or adultery. They were mostly domestic workers from different countries. There were like a league of aunties. In jail, you look at what you have as a replacement for what you don't. It is necessary to survive. I called it substitution. We mama babies supported each other and acted as each other's co-parent. We worried about teething. We took joy in each baby's milestones. We all took turns watching over each other's kids and helping each other out. We all knew that when we got out, we would be deported back to our home countries, but this unique shared experience would forever bind us together. I was supposed to get out after 1 year, but I had unpaid loans. I was sentenced another 2 years in jail. The lady guards all grew attached to me and William because we were there for so long. They were like my family. Almost every week, one lady guard would buy him new baby clothes. I knew they were new because the clothes still had a tag. Time passed so slowly, I started a journal since the beginning because all the days just seemed to bleed into one another. And also because I didn't want to forget. I don't have pictures of William's first steps, of his first smile, or of his first birthday. I traced his feet and hands in the journal just to keep track of his progress. When he got bigger, he started drawing in the journal too. 2 years and 10 months had passed by the time we were released. I was carrying a newborn baby in my arms when I went into jail. I was walking out with a toddler holding my hand. We were finally free to start again. There were times when it did not seem like it would ever happen, but it finally did. Now my son and I will start anew. Everything will be better now.
Zina laws exist in varying degrees across the Gulf region. The law applies to everyone, but disproportionately impacts low-skilled migrant women. Women's rights advocates have been calling for the abolition of Zina laws that criminalize unmarried sex and pregnancy out of wedlock.